This is Chef Inspire. I'm here today to talk to you about how to create your reality. Okay, I'm going to use 7 points to make my point. Guys, listen closely to this because the information that I'm going to share to you may seem way out there, but it's not. It is reality. It is a paradigm, a new paradigm. Listen up. Okay, number one, what is reality? Reality is our paradigm. It is what we choose to make it. Our paradigm is pretty much what we think on a regular basis. When you are in the know, to know that you have the ability to change your thoughts, you can pretty much change your life. Your paradigm is only a product of what you think. And if you choose to think differently, you can change your situations. You can change your circumstances. You can pretty much change anything that you desire. Point number two. This is who we really are. We are our feelings, our emotions, and our thoughts. Get this. We are our feelings, our emotions, and our thoughts. That's the real us. All right? That's the real us. Why? You cannot touch the real us. You cannot hold us. You cannot touch us. We are made out of spirit. The real us is made out of spirit. It's our feelings, our emotions, and our thoughts. Limitless. Limitless. Point number three. We are created in the image and the likeness of God. Can I run that back by you again? We are created in the image and the likeness of God. That means that we have the same ability and the capability that God has. He created his son. My son is created in my image, in my likeness. He looks like me. He can do what I can do. All right? Matter of fact, he can even do greater things than me. And this is what Jesus says. Even greater things you will do when you come to the knowledge of who you are. Number four, the history that they have taught us from the beginning about who we are all lies. We are omnipotent, omnipresent beings. We are created in the image and the likeness of God. We have all power, all authority, and dominion here on this earth right now. We are the king's kids. If you knew that your father was the king, what would you do? How would you act? How would you dress? What would you drive? If you knew who you are not limited. You are only limited by your own paradigm, your own thoughts. Number 5, they have kept this information away from you because if you found out who you are, you would rise up and you would want to take back the things that were stolen from you all this time. That's right. You would rise up and take back. You would demand your stuff back. Why? Because it is yours by right. It is yours by privilege. It is yours by birthright. It is yours because of a covenant. You own these things. But you've been living way below your means. You've been living as a servant when you are the son of the Most High. Could I say that again? You've been living as a servant when you are the son of the Most High. Number 6, we are truly unlimited beings with the power and the authority to create the life of our choice. Let me do that again. We are truly unlimited beings with the power and the authority to create the life that we choose. This is what you got. God has given you this. You have this ability to choose, to create, and to be all that God has ordained you to be since the beginning of time. You do not have to take crumbs from the master table because you own the table. Point number 7. You have the ability to create your reality. You are God's son. You are powerful. And the reality is that the enemy, the true enemy, is not outside of us. The true enemy is inside of our own minds. Why? Because once we've taken the knowledge of his word and realized that this is our reality, his word is our reality. What he says we are is our reality. So the only thing that we have to do is grasp the thought of those things and put those into our minds, change our paradigm, this way changing our lives, and we could become whatever God has desired us to be. You are unlimited. You are living way below your means. Let me run these things by you again. Number 1, your reality is your paradigm. It's the way you think. Number 2, you are your feelings, your thoughts, and your emotions. You cannot be touched. You are limitless. Point number 3, you are created in the image and the likeness of God, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. All of these attributes of your Father, you have them within inside of you. Number 4, the history that they told us who we are was all lies. They have been holding back information. Why? Because they don't want you to know who you really are. Number 5, why have they been holding back this information? They hold this information back because if you knew you were the son of the king, what would you do? You would rise up and demand what is rightfully yours. So they keep that information from you. They got you working as a servant when you are really the son. Number 6, you are truly limitless being with the power and the authority to create the life that you choose. Number 7, you have the ability to create your reality. In fact, we are all one. We're one. All right? We have the ability to interact with each other on a level. If we start to come together and realize, because the Bible says that one of us could put 1,000 to flight, 2 of us 10,000. Just imagine if we harness the power and the authority that God has given us and come into the realization of who you really are. What could you possibly do? What could you possibly do? You can do whatever you choose. You can create a new reality. You don't have to live like servants anymore. If you knew you was the king's kid, what would you be driving? What would you be wearing? Where would you be living? You have the authority. Your reality is inside of you, inside your thoughts. Why? Because it's according to your faith that it will be unto you. You will not have anything that you will not believe on your own. And without faith, it's impossible to please God. So you have to believe his word in order for you to get the promises. The promises will not come to you if you do not believe. This is Chef Inspire. I hope you get this. I hope you got it. Good. Because if you do, you can create your own reality. God bless.